There's nothing more Quebecois than maple syrup.
First Nation use the maple for medication.
We produce 80% of all the world maple products. I guess that's why when the women look for a sugar daddy, they come to Quebec.
The stereotypes seem to be true. Canadians, at least in Quebec, really love maple. And recently, the use of maple has even become popular in alcoholic drinks. I headed to Canada for a taste.
Hello. I heard you guys make some great maple syrup up here.
The first stop was Montreal and its small but burgeoning cocktail scene. Les Laves was one of the city's first bars to focus on cocktails and uses maple syrup in many of its concoctions. And what's the most Canadian drink that you have?
Winter here in Quebec is very cold and very long. So we need cocktail to warming up people. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna open your drink, smell it, you're gonna have all the spirit flavors. It's gonna be the vapors coming in your nose, so it's gonna be intense. And then drink it, take your time. Good.
It's like a winter bonfire in a glass. Do you use maple syrup a lot in place of simple syrup?
Yeah, it matches with everything. All the bourbon, Canadian whiskey, rye whiskey, works well with gin, works well with rum. Maple is good for everything, and it's good for the body in the same time.
The origins of maple syrup, and even maple cocktails, dates back to Canada's first pioneers. TE2 Montreal, one of thousands of maple-producing sugar shacks in Quebec, still uses original methods to make all its products.
The trees are waking up. The sap is running. It's a whole transition from winter to spring to summer to a new season.
For Quebecois, the flowing sap signifies a celebration of spring that often includes music, dancing, and delicious maple-smothered feasts.
Maple syrup in everything, on everything, and in everything.
I had something more personal I wanted to celebrate. The fulfillment of a long-time dream. Drinking maple from a tree. Can I drink it?
Absolutely, we drink some every day.
All right. It's like water, but a little bit sweet. It turns out syrup doesn't flow straight from the tree. Each tree gives out only 60 liters of water per year, and it takes 40 liters to produce 1 liter of maple syrup.
This is it. This is what we've been waiting for 10 months. It's magic. You know, the smell of the fire and the smell of the maple vapor. It's liquid gold to us.
Stefan and Pierre also make a variety of what many consider the original maple cocktail, called Caribou, a mix of wine, whiskey, and maple syrup. Basically, a hangover in a bottle.
So this is ice cider, maple syrup, and
Red wine.
and whiskey.
Yes.
Wow. sounds gross.
Cheers.
Much better than it sounds.
But maple drinks have come a long way in recent years. At Domaine Pinnacle, they produce a variety of maple spirits.
It's the tradition of maple syrup dates back hundreds of years to the Cour des Bois. Alcoholic-based maple products is more recent, probably in the last 20 years.
Domaine Pinnacle is famous for its ice cider, and in recent years has been combining its signature drink with Canada's national ingredient.
There is a tradition, and I think there's a pride to it, and I think Canadians know their maple syrup. We had won these awards with ice cider and so on. I said, but maple syrup is such a great product. The taste is so amazing. Why can't we make drinks with that?
Marx's future plans include distilling maple water to make eau de vie. But for now, he produces maple cider, maple cream, and maple liqueur, made by infusing whiskey and brandy distilled in-house from homegrown apples. Cheers. Yeah, there's nothing subtle about this. It's pretty, it really punches you in the mouth. When it comes to maple syrup, maple wine, it seems pretty difficult to go wrong. Maple bread, and after centuries of adding maple syrup to virtually everything, maple pie, maple beer, Quebecois have finally started figuring out how to make maple drinks worthy of a spot on international menus. Question is, will the rest of the world catch on?